1, 2, and then 3, and then in there. Great. Oh wait, did I reset? I didn't reset. Let's do that real quick. Two, three, four, five. And then diagonal, which oh wait a minute, I don't want to do that. Something diagonal, and then this I have to line back up with the other side somehow. So if I pull this back a little bit, and everything's fine. Alright, 1, 1, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops. Great. And anyway, diagonals. So I need to figure out this side. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Oh, I'm gonna have to go further there anyway. 1, 2. Three. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. One, two, three, 4, 5. down here and continuing there. But how do we fit the other side in? Oh, this is the same as the other one, isn't it? Not that. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually pretty easy. Not that. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 5 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, great. I'm really glad that this is fitting together so well. The diagonal stuff. Because at the end of last week, the diagonal was pretty bad. It's pretty hard to fit the last bit together, but this is going pretty well. Not that one. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. In a way, I like the fact that Minecraft Redstone is so... It's not really basic, but it's like low-level programming. You have very few built-in logic bits, right? Like every gate, every switch you have to build for yourself. So that's fun. On the other hand, I also want a little bit more miniaturization. Not to have the game give you the gates, but to have maybe to put logic inside a block. Just so that things don't have to be quite as big. I don't know, maybe I'm contradicting myself. 10, 11, 12, 13, wait. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5. there's a hole in the ground. Imagine if there was like a block. Each block is what? 16 by 16 pixels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 16 by 6 pixels. Imagine if like you can have a block and it's 16 by 16 by 16 and you can build an integrated circuit inside the block, and you have like up to 4 inputs or outputs in like 4 directions, and then you can just make a gate, right? You can like make an AND gate, and then so like if this and this, then this, and so on and so forth, or like any other gate, and you can just like miniaturize the circuitry a little bit. But the game doesn't give it to you. You have to build the miniaturized version yourself. That might not be suitable for the game in terms of, because you can, I guess that would allow you to like make an infinite loop in here or something and break the game. Maybe that would just make everything a lot more computationally intensive. Wouldn't that be interesting? You can build like a little... And so they have like inputs and outputs, so you can always just like have one circuit go into the next block as well, right? So you can like have a circuitry that continues into the next block. However, says there's a mod which does that. Each room is 1-to-1 in the real world, and from 66 to 15, 15, 15 inside. 6 inputs, outputs not restricted to redstone, but another it's another universe. I mean, I like the idea of it. What you're describing seems 6 inputs and outputs, so what? Up and down as well? Does it crash the game, however? Does it cause the game to just slow down and crash because of how complicated everything becomes? It's great for machinery setups. Yeah, I'm just thinking like, because one of the difficult things about redstone in the game now is just how big everything is. Can you like crash the game by having like an infinite loop, or just having too much circuitry in the same space? Yeah, one on each face of the block doesn't crash. It's one of the lighter mods out there. Well, that's impressive. Well, by crashing the game, I mean like exactly how big of a machine did you try to make? Basically, it's just creating a new DIM for each block, like nether, etc. But is there like a finite number of miniaturized circuits you can use? There must be, right? Or can you just like make infinite different varieties of? I like the idea of it, and if it works, I'd be pretty impressed. 1, 2. Alright, so we're back to this, except that it's longer on the iron side. Theoretically, it's just creating a new DIM for each block. And they did modify the game so that there can be unlimited. Or is there? You can't nest them, but there's no limit on how many you can use beyond the game's limit. That sounds so interesting. That sounds so interesting. I wonder if something we can convince the Minecraft team to put into the base game. 1, 2, so this goes out. And I have to line up the other side with this again. One, two, three. What? Okay, no. As far as I know anyway. No, the problem with that is if somebody just uses up all the game's blocks on integrated circuits, then the next time they update the game to add new blocks, then they would lose the stuff they made earlier, because those numbers have to be assigned to the new blocks. No, okay, I don't think you can just hack it in like that and have it be compatible in the long run. It will have to be a different set of blocks, or at least you have to like assign a set of. If they made it official, it's going to be more complicated than that. But technically, it's doable. I need to pull all of this back. If I do that, nope, that's too far. Let's pull that back to there. However, says instead of assigning the digit to a block ID, they now use phrases. Oh, they use they use phrases inside the game as well? Some mod packs have tens of thousands of different blocks. Okay, well I'm glad Mojang opened up that can of worms. Alright, so okay, great. That's cool. So there's strictly speaking nothing to stop anyone from doing this. Alright, so we're going to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, why is that doing that? There. Although I suspect it's one of these things that's much easier on PC than on like a phone. We have to remember that some of these Minecraft versions run on phones. And that probably greatly limits the complexity of the official versions, because they have to be compatible with their cell phones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, three, four, 5. Isn't it great though? Isn't it great how like Minecraft, like the engine opens up so many possibilities, even though like some of this stuff is mod only. Minecraft is really something special. Alright, and then down the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.